What happens when a man facing aggravated assault with a deadly weapon tries to turn his life around? Today, you're going to witness a tense courtroom moment, a strict no-contact order, and a judge's roadmap for redemption that could change everything.
Court is calling 2022 CR 11096, State of Texas versus Jonathan Paul Sanchez. Are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes,
Showing you what's entitled Court's Admonishment and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand in count 3 you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
yes, sir.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you understand, if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has one.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I believe he does.
Mr. Sanchez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you in to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Very much so.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, state recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of family violence, and there should be no contact with Nancy Medrano, Medrano. Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea? Defense?
Your Honor, after we send the paperwork, we are going to amend, and I believe the state's in agreement, the no contact order to no harmful or injurious contact with Nancy Medrano, and that's his mother.
So, Your Honor, and that occurred while they were doing the paperwork. They approached me and I said I would agree on the record to no contact with her residence.
Before the court considers doing that, I would have to have a conversation with Miss Medrano.
Okay, and I believe the state has spoken to her as recently as yesterday.
We did speak to her, Your Honor, but well, of course.
Okay, because I don't agree to.
Okay.
I mean, I will take under advisement what both parties are saying, but I need to speak to that person before I do that.
Okay.
So understand, Mr. Sanchez, the court will keep in place a no contact with Nancy Medrano, but at some point in time, if the defense wants to have a hearing on that particular issue, then your mother can appear by Zoom or she can appear in person and the court will listen to her testimony. And the court may decide to change that to no harmful or injurious contact. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Knowing that, do you still wish to go forward with the plea?
Yes.
All right. Is that the entirety of the plea bargain agreement, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. You're to remain in custody for a CHAP evaluation, and you're to follow all recommendations from the CHAP evaluation. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, sir.
Then to count 3 in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Your Honor, we have the state's exhibit number 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
Mr. Sanchez, I'm showing you what's entitled waiving consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront Any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I do believe that he will be successful on deferred adjudication probation. He has the support of his father, who's been here in the courtroom all morning in the red sweater, and has been here, I believe, for every court setting that we've had, and been very helpful. Jonathan has used his time in custody since August. He's taken a parenting class at the jail. He's taking art classes at the jail. And I do believe he's going to follow all the rules that this court imposes, and he's not going to have any issues, and I expect him to be successful.
All right, how many children do you have?
I have 2 children now,
What are their ages?
4 and 5.
And when's the last time you had contact with them?
I had video contact with them a couple of weeks ago. I spoke with them on the phone less than a week ago, and before that, I took my daughter to her first day of school this year.
Mhm.
But yeah, physical contact. It was the day. It was the day before. It was September 9th.
All right, so is there a legal custody arrangement with your children?
Yes. So I had a CPS case that I successfully completed, and right now, my children are staying with the mother of my children. And the court kind of left it up to the mother of my children to decide how much contact, other than like a couple times out of the week, but she lets the kids come with me whenever, I want. Like if I want them to spend the night or whatever, they actually spent the night at my mother's house with me, like I guess 6 months ago. But I love my children very much, and I want to do the best thing that I can to better myself, so that way I can be better for my children.
All right, so just so you know, the court is not going to allow you to have unsupervised contact with your children until I'm satisfied that you're clean and sober. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So how far did you go in school, and have you had employment before?
Yeah, so I have my GED, and I have some college credits from Tarrant County College, but I've also went to school for electronical engineering at ITT Tech. I just did 1 semester, but and as far as my employment goes, I was a senior agent at a company called Direct Express. And I handled all of like Social Security benefits. So anybody that received Social Security benefits or military benefits, I was the person on the other end of the phone number for the card processor, where I would help them with all of their banking information and help protect their Social Security benefits.
Okay. I don't know if you should be doing that, but all right. All right, that's what the court is going to do. 3 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Nancy Madrano. Again, that can change once you're clean and sober. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Again, that could change once you provide proof to the court that you've been clean and sober. So if you were to have contact with your children, it would have to be with an approved chaperone. And you just let probation know who that person is going to be. Probation will call that person, do a background check to see if they would be appropriate chaperones. You understand?
Yes,
There is to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. When he's released, I'm going to want field visits at least 2 times per month. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow TAP recommendations. I'm also going to run a referral to felony drug court. Counsel, I think really felony drug court is the best place for him. They do it on a case by case basis. So it will probably be best for you to contact felony drug court, let them know that I'm recommending him for felony drug court evaluation, and explain to them the circumstances behind this case, because sometimes people see that it's an aggravated assault and they'll say no automatically. Felony drug court usually doesn't do that, but I know they have limited spaces, so they want to know that he's very serious. So just call them right away and let them know this is coming to them, and tell them the facts of the police report. And I think they see that it's involving that he wanted heroin and he wanted it now. They'll probably end up accepting him.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, that's a great program, and I'll make sure that he gets referred there.
All right, so we'll do a referral to felony drug court, and he's to remain in custody for the referral to felony drug court. He's to remain in custody for the TAP evaluation. You need to be honest with felony drug court. If you're not honest with them, they're not going to accept you. And if felony drug court doesn't accept him, then he's to follow all recommendations of the TAP evaluation. We're going to do 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. I'm going to want parenting classes with Triple P. Once you complete the parenting classes, the remaining of the community service hours will be waived. We'll do anger management and UA hotline upon release. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Thank you. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. And there's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Is there anything else, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful in this probation?
No.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. You're welcome.
This is just one of the many real courtroom stories that show the line between justice and second chances. If you want to see more gripping cases, shocking verdicts, and what really goes on behind the scenes in courtrooms, hit that subscribe button now and join the journey.